Live at 5, a whistleblower against Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis testifying at the state capitol. Atlanta News First political reporter Doug Reardon sat in. And Doug, she says the DA actually misused federal funds meant for youth gang prevention.
That's right. That is what she testified here to senators at the state capitol today. That whistleblower's name is Amanda Timpson, and she was in charge of that gang prevention program. She wrote the grant that she is alleging was misused on things like laptops, travel, and swag for the DA's office. She had actually been an employee of the DA's office before Fani Willis even took over as district attorney. And she said when she flagged what she said was an illegal use of that grant money, she was reprimanded, demoted, and eventually fired. The investigation by state senators here isn't even the only probe into Willis's alleged misuse of those federal grant funds. The House Judiciary Committee in Washington, D.C. is also looking into those allegations and has sent Willis several letters seeking documents that have gone unanswered. Timpson said this was
downloading.
Here she is starting a Dalton Village board meeting dressed like the Wesley Snipes character in the movie New Jack City. Later punctuating her political points with the help of her own DJ.
Every single resident. Pay me what you owe me. Thank you, DJ.
Henyard's picture and name adorn virtually every public posting, both from Dalton, where as mayor she makes $46,000 a year, and in Thornton Township, where as the elected supervisor she collects more than $200,000 a year.
Major money problems for the Harris-Walz campaign, which is now at odds with the DNC over its reported $20 million debt.
FEC filings also show the campaign blew through more than $1 billion in just 3 months on things like celebrity events, consultants, and those always tricky private jets.
Yeah.
Allison Nguyen is a former Obama fundraiser and a Silicon Valley tech pioneer. She joins us now. Allison, a Harris aide telling Axios, quote, "How do you raise an historic amount of money and not win a single swing state?" The honest answer is, I don't know. It seems we lost the national narrative, and that's what we need to diagnose. So, Allison, as a former Democrat fundraiser yourself, what insight can you provide into how they blew through all this money with nothing, absolutely nothing to show for it?
Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Carly. Well, I think the Harris campaign is really out of touch. Even my 3 teenage kids told me that brat girl summer is over. So why are you spending millions of dollars on Megan Thee Stallion twerking, Lizzo, Eminem, J-Lo, Usher? Some of these are associates of P. Diddy. He is really not okay right now. So why do you want this type of affiliation? Right now, we really have to be very mindful, very demure. Not like that Donald Trump is demure, but he actually went on Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan.
What's up with my people? How y'all feeling out there today? Me, yeah, I just been cooling, just getting everything together. I took some time away because I got a nice little roster coming up for the next couple of weeks for interviews for the show. And I'm back, you know what I'm saying? So I want everybody to, first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the little bell on the side so you get a notification every time I drop a video. I am your host, Liam Swade, and today's topic, what I want to talk about is Black women in positions of power. Now, me personally, I don't have anything negative to say about Black women in positions of power. If you really want to look at the truth of the shit, like back in the Roman days and, the days of the Roman Empire, and even now today in a lot of other countries, like, some of them, they don't allow that shit. But we live in America where everything is cool and all that. So, I don't see it as being a problem. You understand what I'm saying? But like the videos that you just saw, I want to speak about, just the whole facade and just the imagery of what we as Americans look at as Black women being in position of power. and the results that are happening from black women in positions of power. And it's like all of the black women that are in positions of power, the majority of them, it's some, some type of corruption or some shit involved. You know what I'm saying? And just like the 3 black women that I just showed you a video of, first you have Fani Willis, then you have, I don't know if a lot of, this is big news, but I don't know if y'all know about the mayor Tiffany Haynard in Dalton. It's in Dalton, Illinois. Like, she's the mayor out there, and they saying that she ran the town into the ground and fucking stole over $3.5 million. And like the video showed you, like, she just looking like an idiot up in this motherfucker dressing like Nino Brown. And it's like she think this is a fucking joke or something. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with her first. Mayor Tiffany Haynard, which she has a record, by the way. She became the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, I believe in, maybe it was 2022 sometime, something like that. And ever since she's been the mayor of this particular town, she's been running this motherfucker into the ground. They got evidence they're saying that she stole over $3.5 million of the taxpayers' money in this small town of like maybe 30 or 40,000 people, if that. And it's called Dalton, Illinois. And Tiffany Haynard, you can go ahead and look up her story in Google. But look at the type of shit that she's doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, even this fucking video that they just showed, like this, if that ain't the coolest, clownish shit that I've ever seen in my life, like, I don't know what it is. This woman is up here dressed up like she fucking Nino Brown or something. They have evidence on her. They saying that the chief of police out there, I don't know if they say she was sleeping with him or not, but they say that she's giving this man like tremendous amounts of overtime with taxpayers' money, and this man made over $220,000 or some shit. And they on her head about it. The FBI and everybody's looking at it. And then Lori Lightfoot, which is the governor of the state of Illinois, she supposedly just letting all of this shit go down. And, I just feel like it's just some bullshit. And it's a black woman in the positions of power. Then you have Fani Willis. Like, we all know about Fani Willis. And one thing that I want to clarify is I'm not here to talk bad about black women. I'm not here to talk bad about black women at all. And just like I said, I think that it's appropriate for black women to be in positions of power, and black women should be in positions of power. But what I'm saying is the display that they show of black women nowadays in the positions of power, I very pretty much believe, and matter of fact, I know in my heart that that's just like when Joe Biden, when he was in office for these 4 years, they say that he made like over 160 something black women judges or some shit like that. And that's cool. I guess that's an accomplishment for the black race. But a lot of that shit, it plays us against each other. You understand what I'm saying? Because black women, I believe that Joe Biden put these black women in these positions of power because he knows that, like, if he has all of these black judges and black men step up there and they go before them with crimes and shit, black women, they're bitter against black men, so they're gonna fry their ass. You understand what I'm saying? And who knows, they might even have it in a motherfucking contract where they have to fry so many black men. I mean, you just never fucking can know with these people. But back to what I was saying, Fani Willis. We all know the motherfucking story with Fani Willis. You know what I'm saying? You not only were you accused of stealing like over $170,000 of taxpayers' money, might I add, taxpayers' money, your fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And I just moved from the city of Atlanta like a year and a half ago. I stayed there for 32 years, so I'm very familiar about what's going on in the city of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And you up there, they done caught you in all type of motherfucking lies. You know what I'm saying? You up there, they got documents of you spending fucking taxpayers' money on trips, and same thing with Tiffany Hayner. Y'all up here stealing taxpayers' money. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say about black women is, I will give y'all that. Y'all stick together, as you should. So a lot of times I don't blame black women when they root for their kind. I really don't blame them. You know what I'm saying? And then, when it comes to black women, everything is tied in fucking emotions anyway, which, it ain't all bad. But like I say, sometimes when it comes to business, you have to separate your emotions from business. And a lot of black women don't have the charisma to do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's not an insult. It's actually a fact. But back to moving right along, like what I was saying. Then last but not least, you have Kamala Harris. And just like the video stated with her whole campaign, listen, them people motherfucking knew that Kamala Harris was not going to defeat Trump in their presidential election. Let's just get the shit out there and let's just get it out there in the air. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking damn near impossible. First of all, this man has been the president once before already. He already has tens of millions of supporters and voters that are following him that are going to vote for him. You understand what I'm saying? And this is what I was saying about this whole shit. They're going to vote for him. Everybody knows this. So whatever made them people think that she was going to put a campaign together and catch this man within a 3-month span period of time, something got to be fucking wrong with you. It's similar to LeBron James then put all of this motherfucking time into the NFL, 20-something years. He broke records, got all these stats, and you got Bronny James or somebody or a rookie that's going to come to and catch all of his stats in a fucking year or two's time. It's just not possible. It's not possible. But what did happen in the midst of all of this shit is this woman raised $1 billion of taxpayers' money and fucked it all off. Her whole campaign was a fucking sham. And I think it was a Ponzi scheme. $1 billion, bro. Do you know how much fucking money that is? Do you know how much motherfucking money that is? That is a lot of money. That just ain't no chump ass change. You know what I'm saying? And all of these women that I'm speaking of, they are a part of the Democratic Party. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, not only that, going deeper into the whole topic and subject that I'm speaking of, I believe that as black women beyond the whole the whole country of America, as they see black women being in positions of power, and it's like they're trying to overtake black men or act like they really in fucking control of something, and you're not, and you're doing a horrible job. You're doing a horrible motherfucking job. Like, I don't fucking know any way to see it. And yeah, black men, we get caught up in, just men, period, get caught up in our corruption shit too. But the bottom line of me saying what I'm saying is, once again, as black women see a lot of this corruption shit that's going on, I believe that they're influenced to have a demeanor and the spirit to try to overtake black men. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fucking supposed to be that way. And it's not gonna happen anyway. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to make this a debate or a thing of black men versus black women. But what I'm saying in the bottom line is we still have to love each other. And black women, you have to play your position. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's no way that you can really overtake a man as far as it goes in power. I don't give a fuck how much money you make or how much you may think in your mind that you're more valuable than a black man just because you got some money. That's not it's not possible. You know what I'm saying? It may look like it, but it's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? And this is it just goes back to one of the previous videos that I made. Like, it causes warfare between the black family. You understand it? And a lot of this shit, you got to understand that it was designed this way, and they plan us against each other. And I got, some interviews coming up with some black women and stuff, and we're going to talk about this shit. Like, we're really going to talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said and done, I don't have much time left because I'm actually handling some business right now myself. I just found the time to drop a video, you know what I'm saying? Because it's been a while and I want to keep myself consistent. But like I say, I'm getting things together to where I'm going to be a lot more consistent. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to say that in the times and days when we live in, a lot of the shit that's going on now, there has to be some type of barrier between the black man and the black woman. You know what I'm saying? To where we have to come to grasp and learn to love each other. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking at this bullshit that they fucking showing you on TV about these corrupt ass fake politicians about how things are going on, and the way that black women are doing and black men are doing each other in, situations when they're in positions of power. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be humble about this shit. There's a lot of black women and black men that are in positions of power that are humble and that are really trying to help what's going on in the fucking black community, man. And not just degrading each other, trying to make each other look like somebody's better than the next motherfucker, because that's what's fucking us up, man. But I'm going to go ahead and leave that. And I'm going to go ahead and check out this time. And check out the previous videos that I'm posting out and that are on the screen. And I want y'all to have a good day. And I'll catch y'all on the next one.
Let's attempt to unpack just how nonsensical black female culture, especially in America, has become. Because black women will scream that we are the most powerful, we are the most magical, black girl magic, we got this, we got that, we are it, we are God's gift to earth, right? At the same time, our kids are the most illiterate among all the children, even the children whose first, second, or third language is not English, okay? Our children are the most illiterate of all the kids in this country. Our households are the most statistically and consistently broken of any demographic in this country. Our men's lifespans are the shortest of anyone in this country. And we're constantly somewhere, and by we, I mean y'all, them, are constantly somewhere marching, screaming, crying, bitching about things going wrong with us and blaming the outside world for it. How are you so powerful and magical if it's always somebody else's fault that things aren't going your way? Black women are literally fighting to protect everything that is anti-Christ. I'm not saying all black women, because obviously, look at me, because obviously I do not fit in with black America at all. I just don't. I've tried. I ain't tried that hard, because what is there to fit into? But I did try. I tried to lift them up with me so we could live together, but they don't want to be lifted. They literally want to stay down there. They want to go as low as possible, straight to hell. And y'all can go to hell by yourself. I'm not going to hell just to stick with a group of people who look a fool. If you ask me, everything about it is foolish. And this is what y'all praise. Black women swear that they don't have a God at this point, or they go to church and really worship the pastor, who is a narcissist, over actually having their own relationship with Christ. But then a lot of them consider themselves witches, or I don't know, practice some spirituality that don't have nothing to do with God or Christ. They've made external validation their God. They've made social media engagement their God. They've made money their God. They've made Lemmy, the CEO of Zeus, their God. They've made Natalie Nunn their God. They've made Kamala Harris their God. They've made Joe Biden their God. But the Most High God is not in the picture. They don't submit to that one at all. And I'm done giving a damn. I'm done giving a damn. I used to dip down to the pits of hell to try to drag these people out, help them see the light. F all that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not sacrificing my peace, my joy, my abundance, trying to save people from a hell that they thoroughly enjoy. At this point, they're just overtaken by demonic spirits. They might be full-blown demons themselves. It just is what it is. For the rest of us, we just got to keep on being different. We have to keep on being set apart. We have to keep on being that 10% that's going to make it. Black women in America are overwhelmingly on a path